Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Songs of Six. Today, we are going to be adding another block to our town, and we're going to be overseeing the, finishing of the construction of the brewery block, the distillery block. I loaded in while this was going, so hopefully these buildings aren't going to become stuck like the carpenter did. But I'm optimistic. We've got a number of buildings. I let a few days in Game Pass, so a few of the things have started to be built up. It looks like this grand warehouse has been built. I wanted to have I want to say 10 crates of vegetables. I was going to do the thing where I have a bunch of tiny transports, which means I probably should. I could maybe do one piece transporters, but that does seem not great. I mean, the two piecers have been working out pretty well. I think I will do the two piecers. So let's see, just line it up here. We're really giga using the shit out of this warehouse, and I think that's completely fine. We haven't used all the big ones yet, but I am thinking about doing a little bit of restructuring or something. I mean, we're gonna end up using all of these, I'm sure of it. We've already used all the tiny ones, so we only have a few major ones. This major one was gonna be for stone. I'm pretty sure we were gonna have either a mason or a smith district over here. We could move the tailories as well, theoretically speaking. But I'm also kind of fine with where they are. I don't know, let's say we already have basically the infrastructure here for cut stone. So let's say we wanted cut stone. We could... Let's see, there's enough room for 3,000 cut stone here. We could probably... No, it looks like all of the containers are pretty full except for jewelry, which, you know, I don't think we need that many containers of jewelry. Probably 10 is enough. I see it did not pick the empty containers, it picked the full containers first. I see how it is, game. That'll let me hold 6,000 cut stone. I think I will keep this warehouse, but I'm gonna have it just for normal stone. Not that I need to necessarily, but this one's a couple blocks away from the grand warehouse, so it kind of makes sense that it would that we would just have a couple warehouse workers just bring the stone slightly over to make things easier. I think I want to get rid of these two buildings as well. I don't think they really provide any value to me. Oh, you know what? I'll pull back a container of stone just so that I can have tools be fetched here. Yeah, so these two rooms will be deleted. Then I'll dig into mountain, destroy them. I guess I'm gonna want to dismantle these little nuggies as well. Because why not? We can get started on the grand masonry project. I think the first step actually should be... Let's see, I think we have so many crates. I see no reason we couldn't just have 20 crates of normal stone. So the idea is that we're going to have one of these major haulers. Gonna fetch stone... Destination grand warehouse, which is over here. I think that'll be cool. So that'll get started. We probably could start shipping booze into this grand warehouse as well, but that'll have to happen once the distillery district is done, which you know, it's gonna be a little while. I think we're probably gonna want to add in, I'm gonna say 100 dwarfinoids. I know it's quite a lot, but I care not. Dwarfinoid's good. I have this jeweler that I'm not using yet because there was no gyms here. But I already set up a network, I'm pretty sure. Did I? Hold up, I might be high. I might not have set up a... No, I did. Transport 43. Its job in life is to transport gyms over. So I guess I could start up the old duder. How come there's not that many Piganoid immigrants? What? Their furniture sucks? I see how it is. I'm actually incredibly low on weaved stuff. I should probably take a look. Once I assign the Piganoids to have the weaved stuff, it's going to be like lights out, game over. Let's see. It'd be under work, weavers, so tales old as time. The Dwarfanoids are good at weaving, but are not very happy with it. We need another weaver. Or maybe we need to just like consolidate these fucking crappy weavers. We do have more than enough cotton. We could probably start importing cotton, come to think of it. Then we wouldn't have to fuck around with this like giant plantation. Though it would make the Piganoids sad if they had to work the shitty jobs. Yeah, this whole district sucks. Major dickery-doos. Not gonna lie. I mean, I kind of like the idea of the growing of the cotton. Like, we have skill 374. The climate does look like it's fucking our cotton production up. I mean, how much does it cost to import cotton? That's the real question. So cotton costs 28 to import. And if we were to look at export depots, which I have over here, bolts of fabric sell for 16. But if I were to look at the weavery itself, we consume 18 cotton to produce 60 fabric. Looks like if we did switch to Piganoid weavers, we would actually have a lower rate, which would not be good. I mean, this could maybe just be like a dwarf district out here, I guess. Do I want to fuck with it? I mean, we could get rid of the woodcutter. These buildings are going to go at some point. I guarantee it. But I think I probably should start off with getting rid of the woodcutter. My apologies, dear woodcutter, but we literally import wood at a rate of like 10 bajillion per second. So I'm gonna have just a massive weaver. It's actually like max length, which is amazing. This is gonna be the grand weaver that's gonna solve all my weaver problems. How big is this? Okay, 17 by 54. That's not too bad. I think I want to expand it by a couple. There we go. We'll probably add or subtract based on the loom. I was about to say womb. The loom, like how big the looms are. Do I want something this crazy big? Hold up. What's the I should look at the workload of other big buildings. So this smithy has 100% workload. Do I have, let's see, this tailor, its internal storage is full, but it's at 100% workload and it's missing fabric. I see there's not enough deliverymen here, but also I don't want to cause homelessness. We could maybe get rid of Oh man, this Potter is fucking like completely useless. Why don't we just get rid of the Potter and add homes here? That's such a giga-brained idea. Because we import pottery anyways. Yeah, I'll get started on that as well. They're gonna just be like a bunch of longhouses or something, because, like, sorry dwarves, but there's a limited space under the mound. I was looking at workload, so 100%, 100%. Okay, it looks like the big buildings do have 100% workload, so it would not be a mistake. I heard, or I guess I saw in a random discussion that, like, the big buildings tend to have higher workloads because you get, like, situations where basically a smaller proportion of the deuterinos are, like, acquiring resources. Like, workload will become... Okay, I definitely want a square building. Workload will become lessened whenever you have dudes, like, going out to grab stuff. But if you have a ton of workers, there's, like, a greater proportion of workers who are working. Just, like, doing shit inside. We could probably have the auxiliaries be up here. There we go. 110 workers. Let's fucking go. That is what I'm talking about. That is just like a major production hall. We're probably gonna want... Theoretically speaking, I could build like another one as well. Just have like a whole district here. I think that wouldn't be too bad. I mean, this woodcutter is definitely in the way. So the one over here is going to be like horizontal. Okay, that's interesting. Hit the max dimensions. It's definitely very huge. We can have the warehouse be up here and just like import shit constantly to it. And then the housing can go on the left-hand side, I guess. Alright, there we go. Next step, the grand warehouse. I probably should have like a little bit of alleyway room, so that the deuterinos can just like walk around the warehouse and not just constantly be walking through it. Fantastic. This will hold all the bolts of cloth with ease and will hold way the fuck more than enough cotton. The real question will be, how will I fit 200 dwarf homes anywhere near this? I mean, we could get rid of some of these brewers since I'm going to be moving the district anyways. I think that'd be pretty fine, actually. Just going to delete all these rooms and dismantle all these structures. We'll have to build a new guard post. I mean, the guard post could just be moved right over here. I think that'd be completely fine. So once this is done, then it'll just be rows upon rows of housing for the deuterinos, the dwarfinoids. Also should clear up a bunch of odd jobbers, which will make the process of building all these things much easier. Looks like some of these booze places were done. Oh yeah, we had this whole warehouse I built. Okay. Well, first things first. Am I importing vegetables? I am not. I guess I'll import like a little bit of vegetables. Then I'm gonna say 10 crates for vegetables. That might be a little bit excessive, but it is what it is. Then we can fetch vegetables and set vegetables to this Crotonian breeder's warehouse. Cause yeah, no, it would be valuable to do so. I think I should ship coal there as well. I'm gonna just ship like all of the main staples there. So coal, fetch, boom. We're running incredibly low on money as well. I think I should open up this jewelry now. Now that we have just like a shit ton of gems sort of set up. This one can fetch jewelry and destination. This warehouse. I can have 10 crates for jewelry here. Maybe 5 crates for jewelry. Well, I'll do 10. I'm gonna lower the ore and wood crates because I feel like this warehouse is constantly empty because it's being like yoinkified all day, every day. So there's no like real reason to have so much storage. This jeweler will produce so much jewelry. Just like a godlike amount of jewelry. The workload's gonna constantly be at 100%. I remember I built this place to be like especially navigable. Just in terms of its layout, pretty sure. Yeah, so you can see him just like grabbing all the shit. That'll be sweet. Then we'll be able to export stuff. I mean, realistically speaking, I could have an export yard be right here. It would butt into the road a little bit, but it would give me just like a release valve right next to the source. So I wouldn't have to like constantly just like yoink shit. Have it pinball all around town. I was gonna have other stuff. So eggs, meat, mushrooms, vegetables. I think I was gonna do fish. Oh yeah, the masons. I'm gonna add just like a shitload of dwarfs. We're gonna need to start producing shit like crazy. So the masonry district is just going to be comprised of buildings in all the same slots as the other buildings that were here. It's going to be amazing. There's going to be so much stone for them to grab. It'll be cool. Believe it. Alright, fantastic. That's 100 masons for the first one. Pretty decent layout, if I do say so myself, which I do. Gonna dig in the mountain to make these like entrances like a little bit more accessible. We can begin work on masonry number 2. I'm gonna break the rule where I don't have any entrances on the main road. I think it's kind of silly. And I'd rather have a little bit more access here. There we go. Another one, 100% efficiency, 70 employees. Maybe there could be better layouts. It's hard to imagine that there's much space I wasn't using. Can get our third mason over here. I really hope that the stone the stone line begins soon. So I'm not seeing any stone crates in there, but whatever. I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay, that is another one. Boom. So we've got legitimately 3 masons added. I think those all the buildings I cleared out for the masonry district. Yep, so it's a nice like plus shaped. Oh yeah, the stone is being delivered here. It's just being slurped up in these adjoining zones. Okay, there should be way more than enough storage then. Oh, this place has cut stone storage as well. This is actually perfect. Absolutely love to see it. We're down to 1.4 million bucks. Oh, we have so much coal. That's extremely not great. Maybe I could... Is there coal in this warehouse? Is it being like stored up now, finally? Yeah. Might be able to export coal. I guess I'll get a export depot going. This like space over here. It's because we have so much of it. Oh, all the breweries are done too. Oh, that's probably why the dwarfinoids are so pissed off. Well, first things first, recipe change. Then second things second, we're gonna have to make it whereas the pignoids working here. I mean, I'll upgrade the place first because we have infinite upgrade materials. I remember back earlier in the city where we basically didn't have such things, where it was hard to level up a place. So glad that is different now. Alright, Crotonians. I'm gonna say your brewery priority is going to be 15, and the dwarfinoids, your brewery priority is 14. Boom. Might make the Crotonians sad, but we're working on building like a giga cotton weaver thing for them. This area is definitely just gonna store, I don't know, I think like 30 crates cotton should be good enough, and then why not 30 crates of cloth as well. Then we could get like a big old export depot and shuttle off all the cloth to the duders, the giga warehouse, which I might actually need to enlarge at some point. Obviously right now I am building a ginormous apartment complex so that the dwarves in this area have something to do, somewhere to live. I'm going to want to delete these rooms and then dismantle the structure just so that I can maintain this like pattern I'm doing with this apartment block. We probably need some services if there's going to be so many workers here. Like, this bathhouse is clearly not nearly big enough. We could have... That's amazing. We could have a lavatory sort of just occupy this huge ass space. We're probably going to want to get rid of this transport too, I'll be honest. I don't think it's really giving me anything right now. So lavatory, we're going to eventually have booze transports at some point. This guy will be here. Will just be the most like giga long latrine ever. It's going to be made out of wood because there's going to be pignoids working in it probably. And then the basins will be on the left hand side. You'll probably have access directly into the apartments, much to the chagrin of the apartment people, because it's gonna be the stench of 1,000 fucking workers. I can scooch this building in right here as well. No reason not to, right? It's max dimension, so unfortunately, it's gonna be pretty square. Look, I don't really care about the roundness. I think roundness is like a siren song. It's just there to fuck up your building. The efficiency of the building, you know? Alright, that's gonna be 108 services. Probably the most giga maxed latrine there ever was. And ever shall be. I mean, theoretically speaking, you can make like a truly ginormous place, but still. Oh, perfect. The other place got destroyed. So now we can continue our onslaught. Obviously, grand stone, obviously built in here. Boom. Boom. And last but not least, boom. So this is going to be room for absolute shitload of residents. We needed other services, right? I mean, like a grand diner and a tavern are probably two necessary things. I kind of think I want to demolish this like noble estate that I've got. Or maybe demolish isn't the right word. I don't necessarily think I need to get rid of all of it. I think it is probably no longer a noble estate. It is now some other building. It was sold off during times of great poverty. Probably the same like push where all those duders, all the breweries up here, the Crotonian owned ones, were destroyed and moved down to the south over here. Oh yeah, look at that. That is what I'm talking about. The booze is being made and it's being shuttled into the grand warehouse. This place is looking really stinky. I feel like we need another janitor, which is kind of rude. Not gonna lie. I guess I can put it right here. There's no real reason not to. I'll dig in a mountain so that people don't get like stuck for eternity. I think that'd be cool. We could probably expand out over here too, just to build some services. There's no real reason not to. I want to leave 2 slots because some of these edges of the map count as like entry points. So I probably want to keep them blocked off. How's the lavatory? So let's see, 59%, 57%. Okay. So we don't need another lavatory. Taverns load 100. Canteen isn't maxed. Bathhouse isn't max. That's pretty good, actually. All things considered. Apparently this area is missing paper. Oh, we need paper. Damn it. Figured I'd be missing something. Alright, paper, fetch, destination, boom. It doesn't really matter if the Crotonian children are educated, I'm pretty sure, but it does affect your science points. Someone did, in fact, get stuck. That's really tragic, but like, first of all, they could move, theoretically. Second of all, I am digging to them as we speak. Why isn't this dude digging out himself? That's kind of rude. Oh, because it's unreachable from the throne. No, he's still not digging. Look, bro. You need to show a little bit of initiative. You need to dig yourself out of your 107 days hole. Or however long that show was. Was it 28 days? You know that one like show about the dude who got the hiker man who got stuck in the crevice? I'm sure he won't starve. Yeah, he's not even starving yet. Got plenty of time. Yep, it's getting dug at. Give me that digging. And you need to do it like over and over. Please. Just do it. I've got a good feeling. I think he's gonna break through. No, he did not. Motherfucker, how long does it take? Please. Oh, man. There we go. Oh, we only have 11 odd jobbers. The dwarves are also absolutely pissed off. Not quite sure why. Oh, because 150 of them are homeless? That would explain a lot. Where are the homeless? Is it the... It's down here. That's kind of yikers. I mean, I kind of had a feeling that we weren't having enough, like, housing. Not really sure what to do about that. Oh, some brewers are spilling over here, which means we could probably have, like, a brewer house here. Or another house over here. Why not? Maybe this whole area back down here could definitely be just a row of houses. I think that'd be pretty nice, actually. It's going to take a lot of digging, so unfortunately it's going to be a lot of homelessness for a little while. I'm definitely going to want jewelry to be an export here. Let's see. Oh, I am selling stuff. Perfect. Because we're about to run completely out of cash. That's probably why the dwarves are pissed, to be honest. It's going to create a huge shock in our supply chain. I mean, we do have a little bit of excess stuff. You know what I could do, actually? I think I'll authorize these people to sell a little bit more tools. Because I'm currently gigamaxed on my tools anyways. Like, we have just such a regular supply of them. Pretty sure every single industry has maxed out tools. And so on and so forth. Oh man, we should have, in the major warehouses, we probably could have tools be shipped around as well. Oh no, this needs paper. 5, boom. Whatever, transport's take forever to organize up anyways. Is this like a live RAM? I mean, it's not moving. They have like a fake RAM inside their learning areas. Maybe it's like taxidermied. It's pretty funny. That just reminds me of... There was this friggin' dude who created or purchased or whatever, like this lifelike border collie outfit. Right? Like a fursuit basically, but a realistic looking one and not like the foul, like furry art style that it normally is. And it looked kind of like a taxidermied border collie basically, and the dude would like go out in the suit and pretend to be a dog and have people like pet him and shit. It's so fucked up. People out there, man. That was highly crazy. It's probably like fucking cooming buckets in there. Whole time it was happening too. It's just tragic. Oh, you've got to be joking me, game? How the fuck did this happen? Okay, I guess I can delete the singular room. There we go. We'll build the house back soon enough. You know, I think on that note, this is probably going to be a shorter episode, but we've built about 10 million buildings, so I think it's actually a perfect stopping point. We have built out the masonries in a nice, like, plus-shaped way. Masonry district is now, like, absolutely popping, and hopefully soon we're going to be exporting some cut stone, so that'll be a revenue source. We allowed workers into the jeweler and got the jeweler going, so now we're sort of slurping this out and exporting it, as well as shipping some to the Grand Warehouse, which does have storage space for it, thankfully. We built another row of transporters and continued our logistics network expansion. Oh no, there's no pots. That's horrible. We're running out of pots, aren't we? Okay. Well, alright, pots. I'll have 10 crates of storage for pots. It is so good that I double checked that. Alright, you will schlorp the pots and then fetch and transport. Okay, minor hiccup, but we're fine. We're completely fine. Pretty sure a coal transport already automatically delivers coal here. So we're golden. Yeah, that's all the things that happened. Pretty good progress, if I do say so myself. We're definitely encountering major issues with the odd jobber count. Well, actually, we have a lot of immigrants, so maybe that's a little bit exaggeratory. The main problem I think we're really butting up against is the lack of money. We have geared our economy towards importing a lot of shit, but we don't really have the exports to keep up. I'm sure we'll figure something out. We're probably gonna need to make like another jeweler or something. That'd be my best guess as to what we could do. I could maybe get like a master of fashions or something to help out with that. Do we have a master stonemason yet? Let's see. Yeah, we do. It's gonna take time. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you next time for more Songs of Six. Goodbye!